Morning, everybody. Thought I'd do a quick video. It's been a while, week or two, I guess. I can't even remember, but yeah, it's been crazy. Been crazy. But are you? Are you? Are you a proud American? You stand up there and defend your country, huh? We stand and defend your country against all others, whether it be our moral, financial, spiritual, whatever. But you defend America. I can bake with you guys. Well, yeah. I mean, it's, Jesus Christ. Wow. I said it when they elected this guy, but wow. I didn't think it'd get this bad this quick. Sorry. Excuse me. And this is the Biden administration. I believe this is their motto. I love it. It is. That's basically their motto, man. And Biden is Judge Smells. Well, we're waiting. Yeah, Joe, we're waiting for you to snap them magic fingers. This is, wow, what a setup. What a setup. Last 70 years. What a setup. We were duped. And now we're standing here with our collective members in our hands. And I don't know what to do. What are we going to do? As if you listen to our great leadership, everything's okay. Fine. Just fine. That's what Kim Jong-un says to his people, too. Hey, guys, everything's fine. We got this. We got this. And I guess the thing that got me the most, or gets me the most, is the way they just tell it. You gotta switch over to a green economy. You gotta switch over to green energy. It's gonna suck. It's not gonna be fun. You're not gonna like it. It's not gonna be good. But it's gotta be done. It's gotta be done to save the world. Oh, you can't afford an electric vehicle? Oh, inflation's too high, you can't afford to eat? Well, if you'd gone green, you wouldn't be in this shape. If you just listened to us, you'd gone green. I remember Obama telling us, oh, the green jobs that are coming. Whoa, it's gonna be amazing. Proud to be an American. All the green jobs, baby. Hold on. Dang dog. Right. If we had just gone greener sooner, hell, they had to be Joe to force us to do the right thing. Yeah. I've contended, I guess, since I was conscious of the real situations, that I don't believe that we can really hurt this planet. I don't think we can literally pump enough whatever chemicals into the air or into the waters. I don't think we can do it. I don't think we can pull it off to destroy it. I don't think we can. Hey, nature's too powerful. It filters our air. It filters our water. It always It always brings it back to homeostasis. Nature always comes back to the center and doing it right. And I just don't think, I think the things they complain about, oh, the mining, I think the mining is like, if this is the surface of the earth, mining, all of the mining may put one little scratch there, considering, because we don't really know how big this plane is. We don't know how big it is. We don't know. You see from the air when you fly, and you see plowed fields and stuff. That's hardcore work in the earth, right? It's pretty hardcore. Right? Think about the number of farms versus the number of mines versus the number of roads versus the number of cities, all that. And think about the surface of the earth. That is just a small scratch compared to the surface area, the things we've done. That's my opinion. I just don't think we're powerful enough to alter nature for good. Remember Chernobyl? And all this, be 1,000 years before anything grows there again. It'd be 1,000, uninhabitable. Can't live there. Nuclear waste. Now they're opening it back up. It's all good. It's all good now. No harm, no foul. Proud being American. Proud. Wow. I've been following the professional golf, my whole life. And this last year, some entities started a new professional golf tour, the LIV, L-I-V, LIV Golf Tour. And it's backed by Saudi Arabia. It's backed by Saudi Arabia's, what's the department called? I believe it's the, what is the department called? It's one of their governmental departments that encourages sports, and it funds sports. And they've done it with IndyCar, they've done it with soccer, they've done it with tennis, they've done it with, most all the sports. And what they call it is sports washing. The idea is, if you sponsor sports and you put on top level sporting events and you have the top athletes that are willing to work with you, if you get sponsorships, if you can project a wholesome image, if you can put out there a preferred posture, you can use sports to whitewash your bad image. Well, the beauty of it is the PGA Tour, America, proud Americans, are threatening people that, hey, you go play on that tour, you can't play with us. You'd be banned. And what's their reasoning? Well, kind of their reasoning is they've always had kind of a rule, if you want to play an outside event, because there's other entities, all the majors are not PGA Tour. They're all individual separate events. They don't belong to the PGA Tour. And then there's other small tours, DP World Tour. And they have a few tournaments every year that the big pros go play. And it's like, you ask us and, we'll give you an exemption. But if there's a big tournament we need you to be at, you ain't going. We ain't going to give you that exemption. Okay, we need you here. So that's kind of the deal the whole time. So they said, anybody goes play those, you're done. You're done. Why? Why are you done? Because those people are immoral. They're immoral. How can you do it? Phil Mickelson came out in an early interview and just says, they got asked, well, what about their human rights records? He goes, they're scary dudes. Ain't no doubt about that. He says, yeah. Have journalists been killed? Yeah. He was honest with them. So, but they are putting $5 billion into a golf tour. The winner is going to average like $3.5 million, where in the majors on the PGA Tour, the winner, I think the top prize is a little over 2.5. So these guys in a Joe Blow event next week, the winner's going to make over $2-3 million. And guy comes in last place. There's no cut. Guy comes in last place, still going to make about $500,000. Think about that. This is a guy who barely makes cuts on the PGA Tour. He gets over here. There's no cut. You're in the tournament. Pay your entry fee. You're in the tournament. I believe there's an entry fee. But except for the top guys, like Phil Mickelson got $140 million. Dustin Johnson got close to $200 million. They're giving these guys these signing bonuses. You come play, they give you some money. How many people ain't going to do that? Well, I mean, what do you do? And they're crying, wow, how can you play for those? How can you take that blood money? And you look at the U.S. and little blood money going on over here too. It ain't all sunshine lollipops over here. It ain't all Sunday schools and picnics. All right, we're doing our fair share. We've been kind of cruel. Okay, we've been real cruel to a lot of people for a long time, for poor reasons, other than we're Americans. We're the biggest boy on the block. We do what we want. And now that they've got us in that, they got us to that pinnacle of we are the dude. And they start sending in these guys like George Bush, Clinton, Obama, chopping this down a notch or two every time. 1,000 spots of light, a new world order. They started chopping us down. They built us up. Got us all crazy gung-ho American in the 80s with sex, drugs, rock and roll, Ronald Reagan, prosperity, man, bang, 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 and then they punched us. Then they gave us a little bit back, and then bam, they punched us again. And then they gave us a little bit back. They just started pummeling us. Since Obama, it's been, what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do? Elections have consequences. Live with it. That's what he said. Elections have consequences. That's the way it goes. You want me to clean up the kitchen, but you don't, and then you want to tell me how to clean up the kitchen? You don't get to do that. What else do you say? You want me to cook the meal? I'd at least get to go shop for the groceries. All right? But wait a minute. What are you cooking? Don't worry about it. I'll tell you. Well, how can we spend so much on ingredients? We need lots of ingredients. Don't worry about it. One of my favorite things of all time is the first time ever in the history of the world somebody said, Mr. President, you graduated Harvard Law. We can't find your transcripts. Next question. Oh, yes, the kids are doing great. Yeah. No, Michelle. Doing well. Balls aren't so sweaty. It's coming fall. Shouldn't sweat all the time. But, yeah, they've been doing a number on us. A real number. I don't mean that for, Donald Trump getting in there and everything. I just think now was a huge head fake. I think it was a huge head fake that we thought for a minute, okay, fine. Somebody who's gonna, think about us. Somebody's gonna think about us. And as soon as it started going, pretty good, we're back on track. People weren't hurting. Prices were decent. Everything was decent. You could deal with it. We could have done that, but they weren't having it. For whatever reason, they weren't having it. They just couldn't have that. And that's what I don't understand. Why these government administrations, from administration to administration, no matter what the previous ones did, whether things are going well or not, they always come in and start reversing them and stopping them and changing the momentum. No matter if it's Carter, who has no momentum, right? He just dumped in the road. Well, Reagan came in and boom, boom, whoa, whoa, whoa. He got momentum, everything just, and then Bush got in behind him and it just went, just start going over the top. And from Clinton on, we've been in this spiral. And we got to Trump. We got a little bit of hump in the track. Just a little, wee, and then it was back downhill again. And it's just, I don't know. That's my analogy. But that's just wow. In my lifetime, I look back. That's sad. They have so bamboozled us, lied to us, tricked us, ignored us more than anything. And what's crazy to me is every politician, like Bill Clinton says, I'm gonna do what's best for you. And then they don't. They always end up doing what's best for them. That's provable. 100%. Every politician has, in the end, when they turn and look back at their career, who did better? Them or their constituents? That's a hands down no-brainer. The politician always comes out way better off, much better position, power, everything. Then America comes out when they're done with us, when they're done fleecing us. And it's just, that's the nature of the beast. That's where we stand, baby. They are in a self-improvement course as congressmen and senators and bureaucrats. They get in there and they find and they're given and they're told and they're led down the ways of self-improvement. They always come out better. And a lot of them, when they leave government, they take leaps up into corporate leadership for millions of dollars a year with no experience. They write books for tens of millions of dollars that don't sell. They have, libraries and wings at colleges named after them when they know nothing about the subjects. They always do better. Always. I don't care if it's your local mayor, state senator, governor. I don't care. Look at them. Look at that number. Just off the top of my head, I look, and if it's not 98 to 99% of all politicians who are better off when they leave office than when they entered office, if it's not 98, 99%, I'll eat my hat. One of those deals. Because they all do. Always, every time. No doubts. And that 1 or 2%, those are the ones who get in, I believe, who get in and go, this is fuck up. We're changing this. You people are crooked. We're going to stop this. It's all gone. And everybody's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, Bob. Hang on, cowboy. This is your first election, son. This is your first ride. This ain't the way it works. You don't come in here telling us what's going to happen. Right? You don't do that. And they one-termers. They're one-termers. whether it's a mayor or city council or, state senator. You don't go in and play the game. And now and then you see the ones that came through the Ivy League schools, that came through, the side doors on either party that get to do that, especially on the right. You have just a few, Ted Cruz and Jim Jordan, a few guys that are, boom, they're in your face. They're telling the truth. They're telling the truth. How bad these people really are, how awful this is. And they get their say. It's on the record. It's there. But nothing happens. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But they're out there fighting for you. You got one guy, two guys, really fighting for you, while the other 463 are fighting for themselves. That's just the House of Representatives. They're fighting for themselves. How are they going to get reelected? What are they going to do? Every politician, after they're elected the first time, they're working on getting elected the second time. Yeah, that's their job. And then the third. And then I bet with people like old Joe, after a couple of wins there in Delaware as a senator, I'm sure he never even looked at the polls or the returns or nothing. It was in the bag, man. And all of them are that way. Nancy Pelosi, Feinstein, Schumer, all of them. They didn't campaign in their districts. They didn't do a damn thing. It was in the bag. And if truth was known, I bet the majority of the people in their districts have never voted them in. I would be willing to bet that they cheated every damn time. I'm willing, I'd stand behind that 100%. I bet if the truth was known, those people, I just can't imagine that, hell, people throw out old shoes that are barely worn because they've just had them too long. How you keep these damn senators 30, 40 years? I'll throw them out and they ain't even worn out. But these politicians, you keep them. They do nothing but get richer and richer and richer right in front of your eyes. Right in front of your eyes. They're just getting richer and richer, and you're sitting here barely getting by day. And they go, I need $15 from every one of you, and your life will improve because I'm fighting for you. And like Nancy says, it's about the children. Every time she's ever ran for office, it's about the children. That's all she cares about. That's all she wants. That's all she's there to help is children. Piss on the adults. Piss on the businesses. Piss on everybody else. But I mean, think about it. She's not lying. The kids, hell, she probably does give to kids children's hospitals. She probably does. But she gives herself more. I mean, that's honest. Here comes Alan. I heard him. That's all I want to do. Just blow you a little bit this morning.
Well, was that weird or what?
I don't know what was weird, Alan. I'm live streaming.
Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, the storm.
There was a storm.
Oh, my goodness. Did you know the power went out?
Yeah, I knew the power went out.
The wind caused it before the rain.
Power was out, I guess, about 4:30. I woke up, started getting warm. I was like, what's going on? Power's out. It was off for 2 hours. About. But, yeah, I went to bed last night and I slept hard. Finally, I hadn't slept good in the last few nights. I slept hard. Couldn't have told me there was a storm. I had no idea. Me and Baxter were sleeping like a log. But think about it. Pray about it. Are you proud to be an American? Everybody, take care. Love y'all. Good discernment. Good vibrations.